I'm in the courtyard for 9139 Sepulveda Boulevard. We have the main courtyard right here. We have our entrance right here. Sepulveda Boulevard, Main Street right outside. So walking in the main entrance, you have our courtyard. And then straight ahead we have a hallway that leads to the swimming pool and another courtyard. Elevator, and just to the right of the elevator we have a laundry room, and inside the laundry room we have the washers, dryers to the right, washers and dryers to the right, and to the left there's a door, and inside that door are our existing water heaters. We have 1, 2, and 3 existing water heaters. And I'll follow the pipes. I'll start with the cold. Cold comes here, also to that tank, and then it wraps around, hits a valve right there, comes behind that pipe, comes along into a T with the valve, and then it comes and connects to the second middle water heater. We'll go back, keep going. Sorry, there's another T and it just goes down to a cap right there. So keep going. And then another T, and it comes down and connects to this tank and to this water heater. Going back to the middle water heater, I'm sorry, I missed that there's a T that connects to this tank as well. So coming from the cold to the tank, each water heater has a smaller little reservoir tank. So coming along behind the pipe, goes into a T right here, goes into the smaller tank and into the main tank. And then keep it going, following it. Goes into a T right there, and then comes down to the smaller reservoir tank and into this tank, the third tank. And then we go back out and follow it, goes behind and then up right there and into the wall. So all the hot and cold are 2-inch pipes. So the cold goes into the wall right there, and on the other side of the wall, just outside the laundry room, here's the laundry room, and just outside, 2-inch pipe coming out, that's our cold pipe. Okay, so that's our cold, and intertwining with all 3 tanks, existing water heaters. So now we'll follow the hot. Hot right here, goes into the valve, goes up, hits a T right there, and that T goes down, comes around, and goes into the wall. Okay, but back down there's a T right here. Before we hit that T, there's a T right here. So coming up from the hot, we have a valve, and then this T, and this T is what's going to intertwine all of our water heaters. So it's going to come out over this way, and then drop down into our second tank, our middle tank, hot. And then come back out, and then go, it's all running behind the stack. Comes out, boom, into the hot of our third and last tank. So that's how the hots of each tank are connected and intertwined. So we'll go back to our first one. This T going this way is how they're all intertwined and connected. And then going up, okay, so coming up, it's a hard angle to get. There's a T right here, and it's capped. There it is right there. So past that T, going this, and then you hit another T right here. And this T comes out this way. I'm sorry, that's not a T. My apologies. That's a separate pipe going that way. So from this T where it's capped, this is the hot. Again, this is the hot. No T right there, separate pipe, sorry. Goes along this way and into the wall. Okay, so let's follow this pipe now. We have 3/4 inch pipe coming out of the wall, hitting the valve, coming up this way, and going outside right there into that wall, leading outside, and to that 3/4 inch pipe right there coming out, and going that way. Okay? Now I'll do the returns, which is the bottom pipe down here, which I believe is a 1-inch pipe. So from this our first water heater, comes up, tees off, goes into a T right here, 1 T going down into the floor, 1 T going up into our pump, and going up into a T, into the 3/4 inch pipe that we just followed. One side goes into the building, the other one goes that way that we just followed out into the apartments. So coming back down. So coming out, we follow that one. Now let's go up straight this way. Coming down. And into that, our second water heater. Keep going this way, drop down, and goes into our third and last water heater. So that's how all of our returns. So going from this one, to this one, to this one, and then down, up, and in the wall, and then this way, in the wall and outside to the apartments. And then we also have our release valves, our drain release valves. So we have this one coming down and then leads out into the wall outside. The middle and second tank comes down and leads into the wall, leading outside. And then for the third and last tank coming down and going into the wall. And all three meet right outside, draining outside right here. And that is so they could drain outside and not inside this room. The ground is cement. We have electrical outlet right there. Follow that flex. Goes to the light bulb. From the light bulb, we got conduit, about 1/2 inch conduit going down into this outlet. And that's it for the storage room. Small storage room, tight space. Fits the 3 water heaters perfect, but we can't fit anything else. So I was looking around. I'm gonna close this door. So walking into the storage room, we have the washer and dryers to the right of us. There's 8 washers and 8 dryers in total. Straight ahead, we have a door here. Don't have the key, it's locked. I will ask the manager to open it, see what's in there. And then to the left, we have a storage room. And in this storage room, our elevator unit is right here. The motor for the elevator. Okay, and in this storage room, it's going to be from this wall right here to the elevator unit is going to be 6 feet 6 inches. From this wall right here to this door right here is going to be 3 feet 5 inches. So I don't know if we would be able to make the door open outwards instead of inwards, because if we were to, we would get 6 feet from that wall to the entrance of the doorway right here. So if the door were to open outwards, we would get 6 feet from that wall to this door. So from that wall to this door would be 6 feet. So it'd be realistically 6.5 by 6. This storage room right here. So just keep that in mind. And then we have, let me see. This is right outside of the laundry room. And we have the courtyard. And looking at this courtyard, worst case scenario, this area right here, if we were to clear it out, would fit the tank perfect. This area right here. And then we, coming out of the laundry room to the left, we have our parking area. Now we have dumpsters right here. There's 3 dumpsters, and then the parking space. Let me go in the laundry room to get my tape measure. So from this wall, from that wall to the beginning of the parking space is going to be about 7 feet exactly. And then we have from that wall and then we have from that wall right there to the end, to this line right here, which is the coming out to the driveway, we have about 18 feet and some change. So from that wall to this first line, which is the beginning of this parking space, we have 7 feet. From the wall to the line, 7 feet. From this wall to about right here, we have 18 feet and some change, 18 feet and 4 inches. So if our tank was right here, let's just say our tank is where this blue dumpster is, then this is the distance from that tank to the storage room. Now I followed it eye level, I'm gonna go back following it from the roof. So let's just say we came out from the top somewhere right here. Storage room coming out. And then going out to right here in this area, if it works for the tank. And that's it. That's it for 9139 Sepulveda Boulevard.